Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and this is my unboxing and first look of the Nikon Coolpix P520. So let's start off by having a little look around the box. We've got a nice little sort of QR code here where we can get the Nikon manual viewer for this particular model of camera. And then we've got some details about the specifications here. We've got a wide angle, but up to 42 times, yes you heard me right, 42 times optical zoom. We've got a CMOS 18.1 megapixel sensor. Also an 8cm or 3.2 inch LCD screen, full HD movie up to 1080p, lens shift VR, vibration reduction, also built-in GPS. Some details on the side here, and then a few more details on the back, Windows and Mac compatible, SDXC memory cards, and then pretty much the same on this side. So let's get this unboxed. Now, this is purely an unboxing and first look. Please do stay tuned to the Geekanoids channel. It is a very good idea to subscribe because you will see my full review and HD video test and photographic test of the Nikon P520 and plenty of other cameras on the channel as well. So the first thing we get inside the box is a quick start guide. Now we can get the full manual by scanning the QR code. But this is a pretty good start. This will get you up and running, tells you how to power up the camera and set the initial sort of modes. So good on Nikon that they include an actual printed manual. Then we've got some warranty information. And then we've got some software for both Windows and Macintosh, Nikon View NX2 software. So that's the top section of the box done. Let's have a look further down inside the box. And we've got a whole host of accessories in here. So let's see what accessories we get. First one is a mini USB to full-size USB cable. It's going to be used for transferring data on and off the camera. Then we've got an AV cable here. This is a composite AV to a proprietary connector there. So we've got audio left and right and also the video coming out here on RCA type phono cables. We've got a lens cap, nice to see. So we've got a lens cap there. And we've also got a shoulder strap. Further on down inside the box looks like a charger here. So we have got well, this is a adapter for the charger. I'm going to be digging out of that little accessory section in a moment. This is a 3-pin UK adapter. So we're going to find a multi-voltage adapter here. Here we go. And we can convert this with that adapter to UK, but it means you can use this in pretty much any country. And this probably just slides on somehow. I'm not going to do that in this video. And then instead of charging the battery outside of the camera, we've got a USB connector here, so you're going to actually charge the battery inside the camera. Next up, we've got a little tie. This is to put on the lens cap, so you don't lose that lens cap when it's off the camera. And then last but not least, in the accessories section, we have got the battery. Let's just have a look at the capacity of this. 3.7 volt, 1.1 amp hour, so 1100 milliamp hour battery to charge or to use the camera. So we'll see how that performs as well, and I'll let you know how long that lasts in the full review. And then last but not least, we have got the camera itself. Really excited to have a look at this. So this is the Nikon Coolpix P520, and this isn't a compact camera. This is what you would term as a bridge camera. So it's in between a compact and a DSLR. And what you get with a bridge camera is you get a really long range lens, which is very nice indeed. As I say, this starts at 4.3 millimeters, goes all the way up to 180 millimeters, 42 times optical zoom. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure what the 35 millimeter equivalent is of that, but that is a long, long reach. I'll let you know how that performs and the full reach of the lens in my full review. So let's start by having a look at the top of the camera, and it's very well laid out. It looks absolutely superb, and initial impressions, just moving away from the layout, is that it's very solidly built. This feels absolutely glorious. So let's have a look. We have got the top of the camera here with what looks like stereo microphones positioned here and here. We've also got a GPS module. We've also got two sort of metal bits here on either side for connecting that shoulder strap. We've got the mode dial, which we've got like an automatic mode just here. We've got program mode, shutter priority, aperture priority, manual, U, not sure what that is at the moment. We've also got effects and scene modes as well. Very positive feel to this, and it feels very well made actually. Then we've got a function button just here, and then we've got the shutter button that's shrouded by the zoom rocker switch. And then we've got the on-off button. I'll be using that in a minute because we're going to pop the battery in and just see what it looks like on first power on. And then moving round to the back, this is equally well laid out. We've got a electronic viewfinder at the top here. We've got a diopter adjustment on the side, so if you wear glasses you can adjust this so that it suits your eyesight properly. We've also got a display button. We've got a direct record button for accessing the HD movie mode, and then we've got a dial here for changing some settings. Nice little rubberized thumb grip here, playback button, and then we've got another sort of mode dial here which also acts as a four-way clicker for exposure compensation, flash, timer mode and macro mode. And then in the middle of that we've got an OK button. And then we've got a menu button here, and then we've also got a trash can button at the bottom right hand corner. On this side we've got a little cover which we can peel back to reveal an AV out socket and also an HDMI socket. And then round on this side we have got nothing at all, apart from just showing you we've got another way of actually zooming in on this lens. We've got a zoom control on the side of the camera as well. Only little bit of a shame that I've seen so far on this one, and I imagine it's available on other models in the range, is I can't see any external microphone socket. That's a shame. That would have been really the icing on the cake with the P520, but maybe that's available in another model. And then we'll open up here, we've got a fully flip out articulating screen, 3.2 inch screen. Absolutely love the fact that you can use this, because if you're recording yourself you can have the screen front facing, and then of course we can protect it by putting it back on the body, or you can of course have it screen facing out when in use. And then we just move on to the bottom of the camera. We have got a tripod mount in the middle here, metal mount on this one, and then we've also got a space here for that battery and also for the SD memory card. So we can put SD cards, SDXC and SDHC memory cards in here. So while we've got this open, let's pop the battery in and we'll just see if this has any power in it. So pop that in like so, close the drawer, and we will power this on for the first time. And we are asked to set the language, and then we're also asked to set the date and time. So that's all of the settings put into the camera, and I just want to quickly show you the menu options in here. So we've got image quality and image size. We've also got some movie options. If we go across here, we can go up to 1080p at 25 frames per second, and you can go downwards from that option to 720p and lower resolutions. We've also got some settings here for GPS settings, and also some main setup options here where we can change the time, date, zone, vibration reduction, AF assist, format the memory card, etc. Now if I come out of the menu system and just go into manual mode, and then we can go back into the menu system, we'll find we've got a lot more options. So we've got options for image quality, image size, picture control, white balance, metering, continuous focus, etc. Different focus modes, metering modes, etc. So everything becomes accessible when you change the mode dial on the top of the camera. Let's have a look at this zoom lens as well with the 42 times optical zoom. We're at the widest setting at the moment, and as we zoom in, the lens does extend from the body of the camera. Quite a lengthy extension on that as well, so you've got to bear that in mind, but a very, very powerful zoom range on the Nikon Coolpix P520, and I'll really be testing this out during my full review. So that's it for this unboxing and first look. This is the Nikon Coolpix P520. Thank you very much for watching. Please do give this video a thumbs up. Please do stay tuned for my full review of this camera, and I will see you all in the next video.